Hi and welcome to Sacred Symposium. This is my channeling portion of my YouTube where I connect to higher energies and bring them through and speak the words that they put in my head, in my mind, or they sometimes put images and sounds and colours and frequencies, and yeah, it's just a whole inflow of what you might call information, and then it gets converted in my brain into words that I can say. So I'm aware, I'm conscious, but I give over a lot of my kind of, not discernment, but my intellectual space. I give over to them and they fill my intellectual space with their information. It's always hard to explain. So here I am, I'm going to do a channel. I'm hoping to do an evening soon locally where I will be gathering a group together where we can sit and go through some deep relaxation, go through a guided journey, and have a channeling demonstration as well here in London. So if that's something you would like to experience, get in touch. My email is karen@karentinny.co.uk, and if it's something you would like to experience back in Ireland, in Donegal, it would be December time, and you can let me know if you want to run that as well. I will happily bring myself and my team to an event near you. These things can also happen on a one-to-one, and through Zoom I can connect to you wherever you are. So don't hesitate to get in touch with any questions you might have. We've gone a bit funky with the hair today. I don't know if it's Princess Leia or if it's just like Disney or or if it's like antenna. There's something about this today, so we'll see. I've got my little blue stone that I tend to carry when I'm doing my channeling, just to kind of get me in to the open space of the throat, so really opening the throat chakra in order to be able to speak the words that come. And like all the channelers who are doing channeling now online, there's so many, and it's great to see so many people actually moving into this, and it just shows you the shift in consciousness when people from all walks of life and from everyday jobs of every description are deciding to embrace the whole channeling thing and run with that. So here is my contribution from the beings that work with me and through me, and there are many different beings that work and express differently through different people. So through me, you'll be getting this flavor of information, and then other people will bring through different flavors. So you take which one suits you best. But here is our offering to you. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes and begin and see what words wish to be said. So thank you for watching. Heartfelt welcome to you all. We are coming in on the vibration of the heart because it is one that is full of possibility, and it is a solid frequency that can align us with you one-to-one as we are right now. It allows us to connect with you on a deeper level, way beyond your consciousness, and it allows us to filter through and adjust your frequency also. So if you are willing, we can do that as the words are spoken. Even if this is a recording, there is a vibrational adjustment which if you're willing, you will be able to accept and receive. This one can feel a generation of power accumulating in her heart center right now, and it may feel a little uncomfortable to you should this be happening to you right now, but allow for it to happen, because it is an adjustment that will set you on a new target for a frequency which is a higher vibration, and which then you will be adjusted to, aligned to, and able to then move forward from that place. We suggest to you that this is part of the ongoing upliftment of the planet and of the frequencies on the planet, of which many of you are included. This is par for the course of those who are in spiritual development, and they have an understanding which sets them on a course which they evolve gradually on this trajectory. And there is an upliftment, and there is a decision making which occurs, which allows them to step forward and step up and achieve. And then, as with the tarot reading which just occurred, there is a period of re-sowing seeds, of growing forward, and then stepping forward from that place on to the next. And as you grow, you will reap from each level more that you can add to your life and add to your consciousness. This is a consciousness evolution, we would like to say, and we are very willing to take part in this with you. We have an array of services that we can offer to you in order to help you and assist you ascend. This is a place or a part or a time in life where you are being asked to trust more in your intuition, trust more in the inner world that you have available to you. Each and every human comes with this motherboard, we should say, motherboard, which they are part of, which they have access to, which is considered to be a functional pattern or blueprint for each and every one of you. And so tuning in this way will allow you to understand yourself at a deeper level. Many people think this is just understanding your likes and your dislikes and your motivations for things, but it is a much more far-reaching evolutionary step for you, in that you are going to be building a new foundation, a foundation which is built in the spiritual realm. This is where most of you resides already, but you have not connected yourself to this part of you. You have disconnected, in fact, and blindfolded yourself from this aspect of who you are. And so there is a reminder that the time is here, it is not coming. The time is here where you are being reconnected, where you are suddenly becoming more compassionate, becoming more forgiving, becoming more open-minded, you might say, to all the possibilities that lie before you. Many of you will have grown through a period, particularly if you're watching this and you're of an age where midlife is set upon you, and you knew a time before the internet came, and you know a time now after the internet. And so there is this great change which has occurred in your lifetime, and you are surfing the waves and you're getting to grips with it as best as you can. But you must be commended for all the change that you have become accustomed to, and you have managed very well. And more change will come. More change will come down the line. And so this is an ongoing thing, and the speed of this is very quick. It is quickening. It is moving at a speed that you cannot logically fathom, because it will blow your mind, so to speak, if you were to consider the changes over the next few years. But they will leave you in no doubt that there is a shift in consciousness within the planet. And this shift in consciousness occurs because you are on this plane, and the plane is changing, and so therefore you will be changing as a result. Your needs, your desires, but also your function, your purpose will also be changing. What can we help you with? We are here to help you with whatever it is that you need us to help you with. We are here to help you with grounding. We are here to help you with your stability. We are here to help you with the fact that communication is very real, and we are here to help you with the fact that communication can help you. And so interacting with these energy, interacting with us, interacting with the the connection to the other realms, making contact with other realms and finding out what resides there, finding out the information, finding out the schooling, the learning, the teaching, finding all of that information out, which comes through a flow. It is available. It is a constantly available situation. It is evaluated, so therefore you do not get overwhelmed or overloaded. You get the next step that is necessary for you. But it is available to you, and as you reach and as you learn and as you grow, each element then will be dropped down and downloaded into your system in some regard. And so we would say, if it is something that you wish to develop, then consider attending an event like this one is hoping to offer, in order to understand the sensation of this change and this new reset button. We are resetting you to a fuller conscious being. We are resetting you to a position of knowing yourself to be more than simply mind chatter and a physical vessel. You are indeed a physical vessel with much mind chatter, but that is simply an expression of the fullness of you, and it is a minimal expression of the fullness of you. And so we would wish to say that as you incorporate and connect to the higher aspects of you, to the wider aspects of you, to the fuller aspects of you, to the more wholesome, holistic fullness, we are trying to find ways to say this where you can understand that there is a vastness behind you that is ready and willing to pour through you. And that is only in your higher self, that is only in your aspect, never mind communicating and considering all the other beings and entities and energies which too have a flow flowing through them and to them, and that they then can interact with you and combine energies and develop energies and grow relationship, but also collaboration where you are in tune. And for those times where you are in tune, you're receiving the essence. The essence is the oneness. The essence is the truth. And so to be in a place where you are able to function with this open-hearted, open energy, you are in full mode for receiving, and it is easier for you to find a way to develop yourself and your purpose or your direction, we would say, because to say purpose, people feel it is a scenario where they have to give up too much and where they have to set off on this trajectory of a spiritual master, and you have to climb a mountain, and you have to walk barefoot, and you have to sacrifice, and you have to leave everyone behind as you stride forward on this purpose. It is not so much that, it is merely a direction. It is a direction which is happening. It is happening on the planet. It is an adjustment which has occurred. And so you are finding your feet within this adjustment. Gradually, as it settles within you, gradually as it adjusts your cells, the cells within your body, as it adjusts, as you adjust to it, you will then understand the world differently, and so therefore direction becomes different. And it does not mean you have to let go of everything that you have built. It merely means that the tone of everything that you have built, the reason that you continue building, the building that you continue to work on may shift a little in your concept, in your perceptions, and in your ability to create. Your abilities to create these wonderful things will speed up, and you will become an apprentice, a trainee of sorts to this new flow of energy. And by merely thinking some things, you will notice that they appear, and by merely thinking some people, you will notice that you bump into them or that they get in touch with you, and you will begin to become aware of your intuition, of your psychic senses, of this ability to tune in and touch further than you had ever known, because you were tapping into a stream of thought, a stream of consciousness, which is available. But what happened was previously you never tapped in, you never tuned into this, you were tuned to a different station. But because of the influx of the energies, it is as if all frequencies are moving towards a oneness, and so eventually there will be one channel and you will be tuned in to that one channel. Currently there are many frequencies and there are many distractions, but as the balance and as the upgrade occurs, you're moving into that oneness. Now this may take time, obviously, but many of you will notice this moving towards this oneness, this moving in your concept of what it is you want out of life, what it is you want to achieve, and what it is that you want and you hope for those around you. And it may be different. And it may be different because of your time of life. Many young people are full of the vitality that those in the middle age group may have left behind. And so the vitality gives the speed, gives the reasoning, gives the propulsion to direct the energy. The energy is carried within you, and so you are part of the carrying vibration. You are like the fuse box, you might say. And so if something goes wrong with you, the energy disembarks. It has nowhere to move to. It cannot flow, so it needs to flow through you. So the vitality of the youth allows this energy to be expressed in its beauty, to be flowing freely before they are, you might say, hammered into a position where they are stagnant and set. But you will notice that occurs less and less. It is an old concept and it is leaving the planet. And so we say to you that as it leaves, let it go. You cannot hold on to it, for it is leaving. You cannot reimagine the good old days, for they will not appear again. So what you want to do is bring forward that which brings you comfort, that which brings you pleasure, that which brings you joy, and bring that into your day. Bring all that you have learned into your day in order to make it better. But do not cry for the old days, because they came with darkness and destruction that you are leaving behind. In order to grow, in order to elevate, this planet must shift. It is shifting. It has already shifted. And so there is an awakening occurring to this, and a need to adjust to this awakening. And as you adjust, more good things arrive. Now, we have said quite a lot, and we realize that perhaps you have thought we have said nothing at all. And it would seem that this one is questioning what is the main message. And so we will see if we can give her a clear main message. We are changing the speaker. Dear ones, I am Elijah. And I am coming in with less rush in my message. There is a stillness which is necessary, despite the rushing forward of this new energy. It is so important to value stillness, centeredness, pause, you might say. And you will need this to make these adjustments. You will need this moment in time to find this frequency and to gain a respect and a reverence for it. Because it feels like an energy flowing through you. It feels like something is pouring in. And that will be new to many of you. you will not be accustomed to this swirl of energy which you are able to perceive, you're able to feel, you're able to hold it in your physical. So the determination that is required to remain on the planet while this occurs is great. It is not for everyone. And many have chosen to vacate, to assist from the other side. And they do so with loving affection for everyone and the planet herself. And we want you to see this as that kind of activity. It's a group offering, a group activity. It is not you alone, solitary, soldiering on. There are many with you, many observing and many working their hardest to make this easy, to make this pleasant, to make this less jolting. There is a requirement to take notice of the seas and the oceans, of the movement of the tides, and the special effect that that has on your planet. You'll begin to raise your awareness to one where perhaps you thought you could never have held this level of consciousness. But nevertheless, here you are, holding it, being part of a new system, a new map being put in place. So hold firm, trust yourselves. You are great. You are not becoming something else and therefore no good as you are, but you are almost unbecoming. You are unfurling, you are unfolding, you are budding forward, blooming from the bud. So it is not that we are asking you to change. It is that we are wanting to see you. You are amazing. And you do not realize it. And we meet with many of you and you have no idea. We work together and you have no idea. But what we wish is that gradually, as things progress over time, you will become more aware of our desire to be with you, to assist you, and to grant you full access to the mighty power that is available. It is for each and every one of you, for the highest good of all, for love, forgiveness, support, assistance. We wish to welcome you back to your fullness. Many do aspire to realize this fullness, but many of you have committed to remaining and experience it in person. And that is wild. We would like to say that is wild. What a wild adventure. So if nothing else, enjoy that. And that is going to open doors that you didn't know existed. We have so much time for you. And we appreciate every interaction. We find these integrations wholeheartedly pleasant and fruitful. We hope you benefit from it. There is a time coming where this will be like you calling the operator donkeys ago. You will dial us up and we will direct you. We will connect you. We will put you connected to the one which is correct for you. We will be able to adjust you so you can have a direct line to that which you need. It will be our pleasure to do so. And we welcome those moments and those times. And we come now. So many of us from so many different aspects, different places, different realms, different races. Because we have come together and we want you to join us. You are joining us. We're just trying to put out the welcome mat, so to speak. So you are very welcome. Céad míle fáilte. This is a demonstration of quieting the mind, waiting, not rushing. When it is correct. You can wait, you can wait. You can wait until it is clear. We remind you of that. You are not stepping onto firm ground. You are not stepping out into a land which is quicksand. Wait. Wait for the path to appear. And as you take your step, the next section appears in front of you. And take the next step. And the next section appears. It is important that you are able to let go of all your yesterdays, no matter what they held for you, good, bad, whatever. We are in a current, a vibratory frequency. We are in a now moment. Realize who you are now. Accept who you are now. And know that you know very little about who you are now. And more will be revealed in order to truly become you. You're so special. This time is so special. We're making adjustments. We are consistently working towards this. So allow your mind to remain open. Allow your heart to open. Allow yourself to feel more. Set up your boundaries. Surround yourself in bubbles of protection. And know that the system is changed. It's game over for many. You are returning. To the most powerful aspects of you. You're a conscious creator. And you are going to be introduced to that aspect of yourself very soon. Do not be frightened of your power. Learn about your power. Learn and embrace your power. Let it flow through you. Let it breathe you. Be unshakable, despite any noise, any interruption, any disaster. All you need to do each time is find your true frequency. You may lose it from time to time, going here and there and engaging with this and engaging with that, feeling disappointment, feeling lost. You have merely strayed from your frequency. Come back. Find yourself again. You will notice your attitude changes. You can create the world you want, the family you want, the life you want, once you're prepared to build the relationship with your frequency. With that, we want to thank you to send you so much love and support, to embrace every moment, to notice everything, to feel more than ever before, to trust and have faith, and open up to the assistance from the higher realms. Let us in, let us help. We are not strangers, we have met before. You will never be matched with an energy that is uncomfortable or discordant or strange or unfamiliar to you. Harmony is what we're all trying to achieve, and therefore the energy will blend harmoniously with you. Thank you. We will leave it there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we would just like to say that it has been a pleasure for us also, and we are learning always, and we embrace the teaching of Elijah. And we wish to say thank you for having us also, and we will step aside now. We just wanted to come in at the end and finish with our connection to you, which is a vibrant one, which is an active one, and we appreciate the different flows, we appreciate the different tempo that can come from channeling different energies, and we just wished to come in to say our gratitude for having us. Thank you very much, and we will also step back now. Thank you. Gosh, feel a little like soreness in the heart, so I think heart work going on as well. We need to do more of the heart work. My eyes are all funny. Thank you very much for watching. 38 minutes it's going to be. So that was channeling from a galactic guide, and also Elijah, who is a powerful guide for me. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Have a good week. Comment below, and hope to see you again next time. Okay? Let me know how it was. Bye.